Welcome back, everyone. Joe here. Hope everyone's doing well. So today we're in for some snow. Not technically today. Tomorrow we're in for some snow. They're calling for like 1 to 4 inches of snow. It's not going to be an extreme amount, but for North Carolina, I guess in the south, that's a lot of snow. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make the feed for the goats. I'm also going to grab another bale of hay, and my mom ordered all the stuff from Tractor Supply so we can go out and clear out their pen. I'm going to take that back wall off that we put on in the spring, that little extension. I'm going to take that piece off, and we're going to clear out the bedding, everything that they've had in there for about the last month and a half. We're going to clear all that out down to dirt and put new pellets and new bedding down there so that it's all fluffy and nice for them for the next few days. We're going to have like 2 days of cold weather, and then after the cold weather, I mean, we're going right into this weekend. I think Saturday is going to be like 65 degrees, and we're going right into spring. So it's not going to be anything too crazy. So that's really all we got going on today. I hope you guys enjoy. If you don't mind, if you can hit that like button, it doesn't cost you nothing. It's nice and easy. If you like this content, it really helps out the channel tremendously. You guys have, I'm sure most of you know how much that really helps out the channel, helps out the algorithm, all that other stuff. It's going to be a relatively short video. I'm just going to go down, mess around with the goats for a little bit. I might take a quick walk around that bottom field, look for any kind of sheds, but I have a ton of bucks showing up on camera, still holding on to their antlers. And not only that, over the weekend, Monique and I were driving, going to grab a cup of coffee from Starbucks. On the side of the highway was this big, beautiful buck tending to a doe standing right next to her. So I guess they're in like their 7th, 8th, or 9th rut down here. I have no clue, but he was definitely tending to her. And I have some pictures, I'll run it through here if I can find them, of a buck tending to a doe here within the last week or so. So hope you guys enjoy, and that's really all we're going to do today. So I'm just going to mix some of this food together and head down. My mom has all these things labeled, and then she puts how many pounds of each go into her mix that she's got for these goats. The boys really seem to enjoy it, and she's got it kind of down to a science. Since I'm making it, I'm going to take a little bit and donate it to the deer in the back. Because of the extreme weather, a little bit of corn and sweet feed could help the deer out. That's what I'm going to tell my mom anyway. These are a pound each, so I mean 25. You guys get the point. Two pounds of beet pulp shred. Three pounds of black sunflower flowers. And then 10 pounds of Timothy pellets. And then just kind of repeat it till everything's in there. down below and they'll be all happy. Put it in the garbage bowl, huh? We're gonna grab everything when we get back anyway. say something? You want to look at me? You good? Wash your fingers. Alright, lean it against this fence. That worked out pretty well then, huh? Alright. Show you guys what we're working with. So, fell asleep one night thinking about how to do this extension and how to make it easier. I watch a lot of Just a Few Acres Farms. Pete, if you guys are familiar, he's the content creator on that one, the star of the show. He has the ability, or I think he just did it anyway, where he comes in with his tractor and he's able to kind of clear out his barns. He's got like cows and he used to have pigs and stuff like that. And I really like that idea. So we used to come through this just this human-sized door and rake all this stuff out, and it would become more and more of a pain to try to do that. And that was before I built this side, and that underneath the lean-to here. But I wanted to make it so that it would be a lot easier, especially with the tractor. But since the tractor's at my brother-in-law's house, I'm just going to go ahead and back the Coleman Outfitter 550, or great machine, back over here, scoop as much of all of this out, and then dump it down in the back there. And hopefully this will go relatively fast. It's worked out pretty well. I'm excited. It's the first time we took the wall off to do this. So hopefully, like I said, it expedites this whole process of trying to get through that little human-sized door. And then my mom went up to go charge that battery pack on that gun. And then we'll just put the 6 screws back in on this, and hopefully we're able to do it. So, yeah, that's it. If you guys have any other ideas of what we should have done or should do, I think we're going to go ahead and get a piece of PVC, cut it in half, and use it as a drainage here, because I didn't make this at first long enough, thinking we were going to have an extension here. And it drips on the inside of the wall, especially right here. So I want to make it so that it doesn't, so that this area doesn't get too saturated for them on the inside. But with all that rain that we've had, it's just barely had some moisture on the inside of that wall. But if we could just try to do little things like that and make it better. Granted, this isn't a professional structure. I'm not a carpenter. I don't do this by trade or you know, even a hobby. So I think it came out pretty well. I'm pretty excited with it. Honestly, I mean, with the tractor, I don't even know if I'd probably come in just with the grapple bucket and just come in probably 2 or 3 scoops and be done with it. But right now, I don't think it's that bad at all. So I wasn't a real believer in goat poop or their droppings and all that stuff. But at the end of the spring last year, when we cleaned it out, like big time cleaning, look at all this. I just drove and dumped it like I'm gonna do now. And look at all that organic matter coming up. And a lot of that is all gonna be that whatever seeds are left in that hay and all those bales and I guess whatever they poop out. Don't quote me on it. I'm not a biologist and or scientist. That's what I just believe and or hear from other farmers. We're not farmers by any means, but I'm gonna try to fill in this little gap gully here with a few loads, and I'm gonna try to fill in this area here. I wanna get it filled in, have it come in nice, and I know this area mostly burns pretty good. This side, this right here, there's another patch over there that burns really good every single summertime. So I just wanna get this dumped over here, and to do that, it's just you pull this level. It's not assisted, but it doesn't really fight you. It comes up, and then I'll drive a little bit and let it spread. Yeah, I'm basically a professional dump truck driver right now. There you go. Let that do its thing. I'll dump 1 or 2 loads over here, and then hopefully a few over here. I'm not even gonna spread it. I'm just gonna leave it, and something will happen to it eventually. There's nothing much more than that. I'm just gonna do that like 68 more times, and then I'm gonna put you guys on a pretty epic time lapse, and I'll bring you back when it's done. Sorry guys, I keep pulling up my pants. Since January 2nd, Monique and I have been on this weight loss journey. She's down like 8, 9, 10 pounds, something like that. Not that she really needs it, but that's like her goal. And I'm down, as of this morning, 18.7 pounds. So doing nothing fancy, just at MyFitnessPal. It's a free app you could do and just log in your food. It's basically a journal. Doing that and incorporating a little bit of exercise, which is just walking. I've been walking an hour a day, 2 days a week, and an hour and a half 3 days a week. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I walk 2 times a day for an hour and a half each. And then Tuesday, Thursday, I do 30 minutes or rather an hour and 30 minutes on the treadmill. And then on the weekends, if we're not doing nothing and I'm finding myself just sitting there watching YouTube or a show, I'll just go and walk again. But I forgot my belt. That's the whole reason I'm telling you that. All right, I'm gonna pull this out, come back, grab the rest of this stuff, and then we'll put the door back on. I think it's drying out good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pull that pile, this pile, and then we'll try to just take the rake and make another swell real quick. And then when I go dump this, if you don't mind, go grab that battery in the gun. But I would wait because I think we got another 10 minutes or so. All right, guys, those are the piles right there. Definitely just gonna leave them. They'll break down eventually. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Here it is, fully cleaned out. Everything's back in order, walls in. It's holding up pretty good. As you guys heard us talking, we got to figure out how to get a little piece of sheathing or flashing maybe on the back there. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. You guys probably already have an idea. This flashing right in here, just because it's not fully over. If I show you guys over here, you can kind of see better what I'm talking about. This little piece is, and then the rest of it isn't. But like always, guys, if you enjoy this sort of thing, if you can, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you back. Please consider subscribing. Again, my name is Joe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye.